Hello, everyone. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my life with God. As a young boy, I was riding my bike with my brother, playing on the sidewalk in Mobley, Missouri, and a man comes by and asks if mom and dad was home. We pointed him the way. He goes to the door and knocks and goes inside with my mom. That Sunday, we started riding the bus and going to Bible Baptist Church in Mobley, Missouri. What an experience. As a young man, I remember, it was one way of being with others like me. And they had so many different things to do at Bible Baptist. We used to ride go karts and make 100-foot um, ice cream sundaes and crafts. And the biggest thing was we were learning. As we was doing this stuff, we learned every day new verses of the Bible about what Jesus did for us. Good times. And when we moved out into the country. So at that time we was closer to Sweet Springs Church, out on Double B. Reverend Sears was her pastor. And I remember going to Sunday school there also, and the crafts, it's just the fellowship and being with everybody was awesome. Getting us away from the house and just away from TV and stuff like that. Learning, gathering information that would help us with our soul. So many, you know, so many things as a child I remember like that. And that's why I'm the way I am today. Because I remember the things that I did back then that brought me so much happiness and joy. And I learned that God is the way for happiness, for the healing. Whenever you're feeling down, what do? You look up and you pray. And if you pray and you believe, you will feel better. And God will make things better. It's real. And to hear so many people out there that are saying today that is made up, it's the biggest farce on the American people, makes me sick. It angers me. But I'm keeping on smiling because I know in my heart, I know the truth. My message is us as parents now. I brought my kids up into church, and it's up to them to do what they're going to do. It's out of my hands after they get so old, it's up to them. But as a parent, while they're still little, you should go to church and you should take your children with you. They follow by example. If you don't go to church and you just think you're going to send the kids to the church as a babysitter, well, that'll work too. At least your kids are going to be saved. But I'd like to see you all saved also. But the kids need God in their life. They need to learn, and they can be taught so many different things in Sunday school and by everybody else. And there's always somebody to help when they need help. so many different, not just one person, but there's so many different people that are going to be able to help whenever somebody, if a child needs some attention, they're going to get the attention. And they're going to learn. And whenever they're able to read and write, someday maybe they'll be, like me. Hopefully a lot better than me, but what I mean by that is to have the faith that I have and know that they are going to heaven someday. And it's coming soon. It's definitely coming soon. Read your Bible. People, there's so much going on that it tells us will happen in the end. And we're there. I mean, they've been saying we've been there for years and years and years. But all of the signs are there. Look at the storms that we're having, the earthquakes, the fires, the droughts. You know, there's places where people aren't getting any rain, but it's raining all the way around them. And vice versa, there's places where they're getting so much rain it's washing them away. Then you have people that are praying and worshiping the devil and getting flooded and washed away. Wow, I do not want to be in their shoes. Life is amazing. God has given us such a beautiful place. And here in America, we have a freedom. We're not completely free. No, we've never been completely free. But we do have a freedom like no other country has. And if we want to keep that freedom, we got to keep God in our life. And right now, they're doing everything in their power to take him away, to scare people from God, to make people believe that he's not real, to make people believe that Satan is over God. Satan has more power than God. And I'm going to say, in that note, yes, Satan does have more power right now over God on this earth to get us to sin so that we live eternity with him. And God has give him the opportunity to do all these things. And he just sits back and prays that we have the faith and knowledge to stay with him. There's only going to be a few of us that do. The Bible, it says there's only going to be a few. And everybody else, well, I pray for them. But I'm hearing sirens now. I'm sure there's a fire going on somewhere. So I'm going to get off here and go check outside. But no, that's my stupidity. I'm sorry. Just shows you how the mind will work on you and play tricks. It's that time of the month. It's a warning siren. I love y'all. Just a reminder, I'm not perfect. No one's perfect but that one, Jesus. And he gave us the right to trust and believe in him and the right to go to heaven if we want it. We have the way to go. So, Stay true to yourselves. Stay true to God. Love one another. Remember, don't hate no one. You can hate what they do, but don't hate them. Love one another. That's what's going to make our world a better place. I love y'all. Goodbye.